Hi YouTubers, in this tutorial I'm going to show you 10 ways to fix a stuck Windows 11 update in 2022. So let's begin. How long should the Windows 11 update take? Update times might range from minutes to hours depending on the compatibility of the computer with Windows 11. A fast system with a high-speed SSD and little data will install feature upgrades quickly in about 15 minutes, but a slower machine with an HDD and a lot of data will take hours. The upgrades, however, have no effect on your data or settings. Everything is transferred to Windows 11. The download size is around 3.5 gigabytes if you are upgrading directly from Windows 10 to Windows 11. However, if you wish to install Windows 11 using an ISO file, you will need at least 5.37 gigabits of space. Furthermore, your speed may vary depending on your location and how fast the server to which your PC is connected. Installation, on the other hand, is significantly reliant on another specification such as CPU and GPU usage and applicability. This might last anything from 30 minutes to an hour. Why is this Windows 11 download stuck? When you are downloading and installing the latest iteration of the operating system, it's imperative that certain background services are running. Apart from that, you must have a working internet connection. Most often than not, it's an issue with the internet that causes the Windows 11 download to get stuck at 99% or 100%. This is because the download progresses while the connection is interrupted. Also, certain peripherals, drivers, and applications are known to conflict with the upgrade process. In the following sections, we have taken each of these issues individually and listed the best solution for it to give your Windows 11 download stack problem eliminated. Check the internet connection. One of the primary reasons, and that often goes unnoticed, are problems with the internet connection. Say you put Windows 11 update for download and it progresses for a while, but then the entity is lost. In this case, it would appear as if the Windows 11 download is stuck where the actual problem lies with the internet. So make sure that the connection is up and running. Disconnect non-essential peripherals. If you have several peripheral connections to the computer, disconnect the non-critical ones. Many of these are known to conflict with the updates and don't allow it to go through. Remove non-critical peripherals and devices. Here all you have to do is remove the printer, speakers, microphones, and other such devices while only leaving the basic ones, such as the keyboard, mouse, and monitor. Once done, restart the computer and check if the Windows 11 download stack problem is eliminated. Run Windows Update Troubleshooter. Press Windows plus I to launch the Settings app and click on Update and Security. Select the Troubleshoot tab from the navigation panel on the left. Click on Additional Troubleshooters. Next, click on the Windows Update entry. Finally, click on the Run the Troubleshooter button to identify and fix issues with Windows Update. Choose the appropriate response and follow the on-screen instructions to complete the troubleshooting process. Microsoft offers several built-in troubleshooters to automatically diagnose and fix issues with the system. It's recommended that you run a relevant troubleshooter whenever a problem is encountered, and you have one in this case in example Windows Update. After running the troubleshooter, check if the Windows 11 download stack problem is fixed. Pause the update and then retry. Press Windows plus I to launch the Settings app and then click on Update and Security from the option listed here. Next, click on Pause Update for 7 days on the right. Pause Update for 7 days. Restart the computer again, navigate to the Update and Security settings and click on Resume Updates. Once done, click on Check for Updates and see if the Windows 11 download now progress is not stuck. Restart the BITS and Windows Update service. Press Windows plus R to launch the run command. Type in services.msc in the next field and either click on OK or hit Enter to launch the services app. Now locate the background intelligent transfer service. Right-click on it and select Stop from the context menu. Similarly, right-click on the Windows Update service and select Stop from the context menu. Once done, press Windows plus E to launch the File Explorer. Enter the following path in the address bar at the top and hit Enter. C /Windows /software distributions. Now press Ctrl plus A to select all the files, right click on them and select delete from the context menu. Alternatively, you can select the files and hit the delete key. Choose the appropriate response in case a confirmation prompt pops up. After deleting the files, navigate to Service app, right click on the background intelligent transfer service and select Start menu or Start from the context menu. Finally, right click on the Windows Update service and select Start from the context menu. Now check if you can download the latest iteration from Windows Update. The BITS service downloads files using an EDLO network bandwidth in the background, and Windows Update depends on it for downloads. If any of the two services have run into a bug, it's likely that you will face problems while upgrading to Windows 11. The software distribution folder, on the other hand, is where the files critical for updating or upgrading the operating system are kept temporarily until the process is complete. If any of the files here are corrupt, you may encounter issue with the update. After you have re-enabled the BITS background intelligent transfer service and Windows Update service and create the software distribution folder, Windows 11 download should not get stuck anymore on the next attempt. Solution number 5 or 6, uninstall the conflicting drivers. Press Windows plus R to launch the run command. Enter the div mgmt.mscc in the text field and click on OK to launch the device manager. Now locate the problematic category and double click on it to view the devices under it. Right click on the device that's responsible for the Windows 11 upgrade being stuck and select uninstall device from the context menu. Check the checkbox for the list driver software for this device and click uninstall. There are a bunch of devices that are known to conflict with the upgrade process and could lead to the Windows 11 download stuck at 99% problem. After going through several forums, we were able to identify the connection audio device. Check if you have it by following the step listed above and uninstall the device along with its driver software. Like Revo uninstall will get rid of drivers and any leftover associated with it. Also, if you come across other conflicting devices, uninstall them too. Remove incompatible application. Press Windows plus R to launch the run command. Type in app wiz.cpl in the text field and either click OK or hit enter to launch the programs and feature windows. Now select the conflicting program and click on uninstall. Click yes in the EAC user account control prompt that pops up. Similarly, uninstall the other conflicting apps as well. There are certain programs that are not compatible with Windows 11 and may conflict with the upgrade process and cause it to get stuck at a certain percentage. Though most apps that were earlier incompatible have released updates and now work fine on Windows 11. Some still show problems. As a result, we can't list them here, since by the time you read this tutorial, they could have made changes that might be compatible. Just check for the apps that are incompatible when you are facing the Windows 11 download stuck at 100% and uninstall them. Install Windows 11 using a bootable USB. If none of the methods listed above have worked, you can always install Windows 11 using a bootable USB. The process is fairly simple, though it may seem intricate to first-timers. But the dedicated guide that we have linked earlier has a step-by-step process that will help those who are not so tech-savvy. The above fixes should have helped get you past the Windows 11 download stack stage and upgraded the system. However, what do you do if the computer is not compatible? Check the following section to find out. Restart Windows in safe mode. Click Start and then select Settings. Click and Update and Security. Select Recovery. Under Advanced Startup, click on Restart Now. After the computer starts, on the Choose an Option screen, select Troubleshoot. After that, go to Advanced Options and click on Startup Settings. After the computer restarts, a list of options appears. Select 5 or F5 to start the computer in safe mode with networking. It's needed for the Windows update to continue. Restarting Windows can eliminate underlying issue that may prevent the update from completing. Safe mode only starts Windows Essential application. This can start up your update in case any third-party application was previously interfering. Go to a system restore point. Type recovery in the taskbar to open the advanced recovery tools in control panel. Select Open System Restore. In the System Restore files and setting, click Next. Select a restore point from the resulting list and then click on Scan for affected programs. It will display all the data that the restore will remove. Check the list and click on Next, then click on Finish. Many users have been able to run the updates after rolling back to a restore point. If you previously tried to install Windows 11 and failed, there still may be some leftover installation files somewhere on your PC. These files can interfere with your attempt to install the update and cause errors and crashes. A system restore will help you get rid of them. Check your system restore even if you have not created the restore point yourself. Some Windows versions automatically create restore points, especially in critical situations like this one. Why is my Windows 11 update stuck on restarting? So your PC is caught in a reboot cycle during the Windows 11 upgrade, and it takes a long time to get it back on track. And it will state on your screen that the PC may reboot numerous times. Give it an hour, and if it hasn't figured it out, turn it off from the power button. Hold down the power button for 15 seconds, and the screen will go blank. Other lights will go off, and the fans and other noisemakers will stop. Expert tip: some PC use issues are hard to tackle, especially when it comes to corrupted repositories or missing Windows files. If you are having trouble fixing an error, your system may be partially broken. We recommend installing Restore, a tool that will scan your machine and identify what the fault is. After that, simply wait for a few seconds and press the power button. It should boot up normally. Depending on where in the update cycle it was, it may either pick up where it left and continue updating. It may also roll back to Windows 10 and undo the update, and then you can try to install the Windows 11 update once again. It all relies on your computer's specification and how much data you need to move to Windows 11. Maybe you are getting a bad or delayed update, but because your PC is compatible with Windows 11, be patient and give it time to convert everything you own to the new operating system. There is also a significant distinction when upgrading and performing a clean install of Windows 11, which should not be overlooked in this case. Windows 11 update stuck at a certain percentage. When your Windows 11 update is stopped at 99%, the updates may be downloaded in the background, but the percentage mark is stalled due to a sluggish internet connection or power outage. Wait a few minutes to see whether your download is stuck at a specific point or hasn't advanced at all, even though your internet connection is good. This usually happens at 8% during the update process. Windows 11 updates downloading to become stuck either at 0% or 100% once the disk containing your Windows installation runs out of storage capacity. Incompatible drivers, games, and programs and waste files can cause the Windows 11 update to get stuck at 94%. If Windows was apparently able to complete the process, but the update is stuck at 100%, then there may be a problem with your software distribution folder. A broken external hard drive or device attached to your computer might cause Windows 11 installation to become stuck and freeze your computer to at 85%. If your Windows 11 update is stalled at 88%, the flags may signal a problem with the hard drive or RAM. The patching process changes files in certain locations. This is a pit stop point where you may need to wait 1 hour for the update to progress further. Note: one should not shut down the computer during the anti-update, but if nothing appears on the screen for 2 hours after setting it for an update, your Windows update is likely stuck. According to statistics, 2 hours is a suitable amount of time to wait before beginning the troubleshooting process. How to properly update Windows 11. The first step is, as we already mentioned, to make sure you meet the minimal hardware requirements. Check the Microsoft website for the following information: compatible PC manufacturers, minimal memory requirements, minimal recommended GPU. If your machine doesn't support the operating system, you will have problems along the way. Chances are that you won't be able to complete the installation. If you do, you will encounter frequent performance issue. It's best you stick with Windows 10 and keep it updated. If you decide to continue with the installation, it's important to make sure you have a little bit more free disk space than the exact minimum. Now that you know that your PC support the operating system, we move on to some precautions that we recommend you take before starting the actual upgrade. Create a backup normally on an upgrade from the Windows 10 to Windows 11 shouldn't have any impact on the data you have stored on your PC. However, in case an error appears along the way, a backup can save you a lot of trouble. Set up a Microsoft account. If you don't already have an account, you should consider creating one. You will get the benefits of using the Microsoft OneDrive and sync your data. Make sure you have a stable power source and internet connection. You don't want your operator to be interrupted by annoying external problems. Consider the previously explained solution as well. Removing conflicting applications such as third-party antivirus can also ensure a seamless update. At this point, you can start updating your operating system. In this tutorial, we focus on the Windows 11 Insider build update. It's one of the simplest method that only requires minimal effort on your part. If you want an alternative or are willing to learn more about Windows 11 update, check the guide that I will let you in the description that cover how to download Windows 11 ISO or updates from Windows 10. So that's the end of the video. If you like it, give a thumbs up. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. I hope you are doing well, guys. See you soon at the following tutorials. Bye.